the 2024 Genesis G80 electric sedan. We have a couple of new things as standard for 2024, and that's going to be leather seats, Wi-Fi hotspot, and white brake calipers. But the big change is going to be the introduction of the advanced trim level. This is going to be your new base model, and it's going to start at around $75,000. You can step up to the Prestige for a little over $80,000, but it's really not necessary because the new advanced comes with a lot of great features, like a power trunk with a kick sensor and soft closing doors. You get a 8-inch digital gauge cluster along with a 14.5-inch infotainment screen with navigation, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, and you get the 21-speaker Lexicon audio system. This is one of the greatest audio systems on the car market, period, and you just get that as standard with the advanced trim. So not a huge incentive to step up to the Prestige, but that's not all. You also get leather seats as standard, but they're also heated and ventilated in the front. So the advanced has pretty much everything that you need, but if you want the Prestige model, it's going to come with a faux suede headliner, and this will offer you true Napa leather seats if you care about that. And you get a larger 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and you get some rear window shades, and you get a 360 camera. But in my opinion, that's just not enough to step up to the Prestige. And in general, should you consider this vehicle? Well, now it's being sold in up to 33 states, which is cool. But personally, I would avoid this one because one of the biggest complaints from a lot of car reviewers is when they converted the G80 sedan into this electric model, this wasn't really a vehicle that was designed to be an EV. So that battery pack underneath pretty much forced the seats to be mounted up a little bit higher, and that made for an awkward seating position. So in my opinion, if you have to have an electric Genesis product, you're better off with the GV70 EV. When they converted the GV70 SUV into a full electric product, it did not affect the seating position at all. Genesis says that the EV version and the gas version of the GV70 SUV is the same. It's the same seating position, and because it's an SUV, it's just a little bit more practical. But not to mention, these Genesis EV products, they are incredible to drive. I will give them that. It has a true six-figure feel when it goes down the road. This G80, it's going to have 2 electric motors, so it has all-wheel drive as standard, and you have 365 horsepower with a approximate range of 282 miles. You can utilize the DC fast chargers up to 350 kilowatts, and it can charge from 10 to 80% in 22 minutes, which is on the faster side as far as EVs go, but 22 minutes, let's be real, that's still a long time. You get pretty much all the safety tech as standard. That's not an issue, and all of that works great. The interiors, they feel like high quality. It's built really well. It looks incredible both inside and out. That's not an issue, but you have to determine for yourself if purchasing a full EV, especially these first generation EVs, is a wise idea. Yes, they're good products, but this G80, I would avoid it. GV70 is what I would personally go with, but whichever one you decide to go with, I would definitely advise you to lease these vehicles. These are not going to hold its value. I'm generally not a huge fan of EVs, which I go more in depth on when I talked about this topic in the Tesla price cut video, where I go into more detail about the electric car agenda, the potential EV fires, etc. You can watch more of that in the Tesla price cut video, which I will have linked in the description box and in the pinned comment. But if you don't care about any of that stuff, I will also have a free leasing calculator provided to you by AutoCompanion, so you can run some leasing numbers and you can see what incentives you can qualify for in your local area. This leasing calculator also shows you the interest being charged on the lease, otherwise known as the money factor. I would also definitely ask for at least a 10% discount on these EVs as well, because you know they're going to tank in value. So discount plus incentive, yeah, you should be getting a lot of money off on these vehicles. And that's the only way these first generation EV products are going to make sense, is if you apply discounts, incentives, and if you get a low interest rate lease. So I believe these products are going to go for around $800 a month, assuming you have perfect credit and you do a zero money down lease, maybe $900 a month, somewhere in that realm. But that's everything that's new with the G80 electric model. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as many owners have stated in my past Genesis videos, make sure there is a quality Genesis dealership nearby so they can take care of you. Yes, this company offers an excellent warranty program, but you need to have a good dealership on your side, especially since you hear about all these stories of EV batteries costing $30, $50, $60, $2 million. These battery packs are very expensive and these products are very disposable. That's why I recommend you do the lease, enjoy your time with it, and then dump it after 3 years so you don't have to worry about a potential $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 battery being replaced. And to further alleviate any future headaches, make sure you have a good high quality dealership nearby that will take care of you. And the same goes for the Hyundai Kia vehicles as well. So that's my thoughts on these vehicles. Thanks again for watching. Take care and goodbye.